الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We talked about all these situations where the Prophet ﷺ had to face some of the challenges and what he did arriving in Mecca. This was our discussion yesterday about the mosques and what are the roles and the specific roles of mosque and how they have to deal with it within the community, between men and women, but also around us, the social, the spiritual role, the intellectual role, the social role of the mosques. Now, there is also something that we need to get. As much as we have to be open towards the surrounding world, we sometimes have to come back to ourselves. And this is balancing. The spiritual journey is always balancing between caring about ourselves and caring about others, and starting with ourselves in order to be able to give to others. And exile, it's a way of protecting, a way of nurturing, and a way of elevating. When we had in Surah Al-Muzammil, we talked about that a few days ago, when it is said, وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا يَقُولُونَ وَهَجُرْهُمْ هَجَرًا جَمِيلًا. Be patient, perseverant, and endurant with what they are saying, and exile yourself from them through a beautiful exile. The beautiful exile means a noble one, a one that shows how much you are dignified in the way you did. You don't do this out of insults and rejection, but out of nobility and with the good character that is defining the good Muslim, or the ethical Muslim, or the practicing Muslims, as we are expecting them to be. So there is something which has to do with the spiritual side of exile. And if you study Islam, you will see that everything which is physical has a spiritual side, of course. And you have to care about that, because it's the meaning of it. It's the heart of the physical prescription, the way you pray, the way you fast, what we are doing now. Because at the end, as much as the Prophet, as we said, was experiencing hijrah, and hijrah here means also the way you come to yourself and you protect yourself from the surrounding society, and your heart is your mosque. This is where you will find the meaning. So there is an intimate hijrah here, which is what we got with وَهَجُرْهُمْ هَجَرًا جَمِيلًا. But it's also a hijrah from the surrounding world when you see evil or sins and things that are wrong. And this is what you have in the Quran with Surah Al-Muddathir, وَالرِّجْزَ فَهْجُرْ. وَالرِّجْزَ فَهْجُرْ means it's just exile yourself from sins and everything which is wrong around you. So there is this spiritual dimension. And then there is also something which has to do with sometimes, because you are facing oppression and torture and people being killed, or even poverty, you have to move, you have to migrate, and you need to know Ardullahi wasi'a, the God's earth is just wide, so you have to travel, you have to do what is needed to protect yourself. So the spiritual side and this intellectual side of hijrah is also what we are experiencing today while we are fasting. This is a hijrah. This is where we come back to ourselves, and we have to monitor ourselves, and we have to care about yourself in order to be able to care about others. But it's not caring about ourselves out of arrogance and looking at people out of judgment and being judgmental. No, that's not the point. The point that we are talking about, the exile here, is with humility, with a sense of priority, that you look at yourself and you understand that the surrounding world can destroy you or can destroy your experience. So you have to deal with this with spirituality and with a sense of being close to God. This is the meaning of fasting, a spiritual journey towards yourself through preventing your body from eating and drinking. This is an exile, and for the days that are left for you and for all of us, it's important to come back to this and to try to experience it as it should be, inshallah. May Allah help us, and don't forget to tell the people you love that you love them, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.